Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. I hope you're all doing well. This is the reading for Virgos for the week of December 15th, starting Sunday, December 15th, which is the day of the full moon in Gemini. The full moon in Gemini. So you may be feeling rather bubbly and talkative and, that lovely Gemini energy. That's how it feels to me. Bubbly, talkative, happy. I mean, there are several sides to Gemini, but I think this full moon is going to bring in those feelings. That's what my guides have given me as I've talked about this full moon on December 15th. I think, is it called the full cold moon? I think maybe. Okay, so remember, this is a general reading. Everything may not apply, everything may not resonate, but that's okay. Maybe just some of it will resonate. I hope you're all doing wonderfully. All right, so as I was meditating and concentrating on your energy, Virgo, for this week of December 15th, the first card out from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. I'm using oracle decks that have to do with Earth for the Earth sign, So, tsunami, wake up call. And you see the big angry ocean there with that full moon behind. Wake up call. Okay, wake up call. And then the card from the Enchanted Map Oracle is 36, commitment. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There are two hands with a star in between that is shining brightly. And it almost looks like an orb or possibly a full moon behind, right? Well, actually, there are several spheres. Spheres have come up in your readings before. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. Okay, let's take it one at a time. Tsunami is on page 140, which is 5, which is change. Tsunami, wake-up call. You are getting a wake-up call. It may be in the form of a significant loss or other dramatic event in your life. Typically, one that you are not prepared for initially. You may feel stunned at first, surprised by the unexpected events that are occurring. Yet you also know that it is time to draw back the curtain of avoidance and denial and confront the truth that exists in the subtext of this event. You are experiencing a real-life drama, so there is no need to amplify it more than it already is. Often, when you look back after something like this has passed, you can recall signs that foreshadowed it happening. There may have been obvious clues that you ignored or omens that were so subtle they were easy to dismiss as imaginings of the mind rather than the voice of your instinct. There are many anecdotes about animals operating purely on instinct, picking up on clues and naturally seeking higher ground before an approaching tsunami reaches the land. To negotiate this wake-up call, listen closely to your instincts, while at the same time seeking the higher ground of spiritual truth. Okay? So this doesn't obviously mean an actual tsunami. This is saying that this week, Virgos, you may be having a wake-up call. Something is going to come into your purview that you weren't expecting. Excuse me. But if you tune into your intuition, you may have clues, or you may have had clues. Okay, so that was a number 5. And then 36, I love the energy of this number because 3 and 6 make 9, and 369 is Tesla energy, okay? Commitment. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship, from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. So a tsunami could be somebody's getting engaged, somebody asked you to marry them and you weren't expecting it. Or you suddenly feel like you want to ask someone to marry you, right? Could be. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. Okay, so whatever the commitment, if it's personal or job commitment or project commitment, financial commitment, whatever the commitment is, remember that it is a responsibility and you need to be fully on board. You need to use your intuition. And maybe you have a wake up call regarding this commitment, Virgos. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Wake up call and commitment. Maybe some of you haven't wanted to commit to something, and this is the time. Maybe you get a wake-up call in your own soul and you're thinking, oh boy, I better commit to that before it goes away. Or I better non-commit or not commit to that, right? Because the commitment card isn't saying do it or commit to it. It is saying that it's a good time for a partnership, but which one? What partnership is the right thing, okay? So keep that in mind and use your intuition, my lovely Virgos, okay? Don't jump into something without knowing everything, without checking in with yourself, with your soul, okay? Don't commit to something if you're not ready. By the same token, if you've been thinking about committing to something or you have committed to something and you're just feeling like it isn't right, that could be the wake-up call, the reminder. No, this isn't right for me. I don't think that I should do it, say it, go there, or what have you. Six of Pentacles, your energy is not going, oh my gosh, okay. Your energy is not going where you want it to. Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth. Balance, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, the Emperor bringing chaos into order. Wow, these cards are just jumping right out of the deck. I think that you've had the Emperor in a few of your readings, if I recall. Okay. Excuse me. What else for my lovely Virgos? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Yes. All right, abundance is around the corner. Abundance is coming up. Let's see. Six of Pentacles. Okay, be careful about where your energy is going, my lovely Virgos, okay? Be careful, all right? So, Six of Pentacles, Sword of Truth, True Balance, the Emperor, lots of masculine energy here. The King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's dive in. 3 out of 6 are Pentacles. What's going on with your work, Virgos? So 6 of Pentacles, you see he's got like a scale there, and he's kind of weighing, he's got a pentacle in each scale, he's kind of weighing it up. There are hands at the bottom of the card, but the pentacles are not even landing in the hands, okay? So where is your money going? It can also be your physical energy. Are you putting too much energy into something and you think you're going to get some, how can I explain this, Spirit? I hear it, but I'm not, I want to articulate it properly. So if you're putting a lot of time and effort into, let's say, a friend, somebody that you know, you're giving, and you're not getting anything in return, that is a very empty feeling. So be careful about where your energy is going, okay, my Virgos? Just be careful about that. If this is financial, of course, this is a time of great spending, typically in December for people who celebrate Christmas. Just be really careful about your money. Don't get caught up in a scam online where you pay $69 for something that never arrives. I don't know why they're giving me that, but, just be careful. Ace of Swords, this is the Sword of Truth. This is truth. I mean, whatever the truth is that you need to tell yourself or you need to tell someone, a truth this week of December 15th, just remember that Spirit is saying this. Use your intuition and discernment when people are talking to you about things so you know what the truth is. They're giving me a very, how can I say this? A very careful, like with trepidation. They're giving me the feeling of being in a conversation and having a little inkling that I don't think this person is telling me the truth. Okay, so be careful about that. And then we have temperance. Beautiful. This is perfect balance. Day, night, black, white, fire and ice, sun and moon. Things need to be balanced, my Virgos. And sometimes Virgos have a tendency to, because of their perfectionism, they tend to really try and minutely get things exactly where they need to be, and maybe can spend too much time doing that instead of kind of a go with the flow type energy. Okay, and this is also coming out in this Emperor card. Oh, the Temperance is Sagittarius, the Emperor is Aries. Lots of fire energy here. Okay, so the Emperor is one who is very masculine, matter of fact. This is the way it needs to be done. I have to do it this way. I can't do it that way. No, I can't change the time of my appointment. No, I can't do that because it has to be like this. This is a very rigid energy that they're giving me the feeling about, right? Very rigid energy. So you want to have some balance in how you're approaching things this week of December 15th, right? The Emperor has his place for sure. You want things to be ordered somewhat. You don't want chaos, but you also don't want to be so tedious about they're giving me threading the needle. You don't want to be so tedious about having something pinpointed. They're giving me like needles, pins, pinpoint. Like it doesn't have to be quite that particular, they're giving me. Okay, then you have this beautiful King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has put a lot of work into creating all that he has. Okay, this can be you, or it can be a masculine energy around you. You are an earth sign, so all these pentacles here make sense. And if you have created a lot, this guy wants to rest up. He's tired of using his scepter to reign and rule over all of the jobs, projects, finances, all that. He really wants a rest. So it could be you, it could be the significant other in your life, or whoever takes care of those types of things in your life. So keep in mind that this person may need a rest. And if it's you, you need a little bit of a rest. Okay, my Virgos. All right. So creating all of that. And there's just lots of masculine energy here. Masculine, 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 masculine. You've got Temperance, who's trying to balance things. The last card out is the Eight of Pentacles. And here again, we have that energy of focusing highly on one thing while all of the other things that you've created are collecting cobwebs. All these books have cobwebs because he is so focused on getting this exactly right that he's not paying attention to some of these other things going on, Virgos. All right. So the wake-up call could be about this, that there's one thing that you're just hyper focused on and you need to kind of pan out, they're showing me. Like taking a microscope and getting away from the microscope and looking at that thing from up here instead of through the microscope. I don't know what this means for you, but I would love to know if there's some way that you can let me know in the comments how this relates. But it's really interesting how this Six of Pentacles shows things not going where you want them to, and then this King of Pentacles with the physical and the money and the material things being kind of tired and like, okay, I just need a break from this. And then this Eight of Pentacles with that hyper focusedness, and maybe that's what you need to take a break from. Is there something that you've been super focusing on, my Virgos, that you need to kind of back up, back away, take a look from pan out. I can't think of the word I want. A more objective, like, you know, a more objective, wider scope. Thank you, Spirit. Wider, panoramic lens. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so look at it through a panoramic lens and a wider lens rather than, you know, your microscope. Jeepers creepers. And, you know, with balance, with the Emperor here, don't be trying to make everything perfect. It's just, you know, that's not good. Sea turtle, protection, and unicorn. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Virgos. Oh, this is going to be a good week. Remember the wake-up call, the 5, the change, the 36-9, 369 energy, commitment, right? What is the commitment? Are you ready for it? Do you want it? And then the energy of your physical, the truth, 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 the balance, balance, balance. I don't know why they're making me say it that way. It sounds silly, but that's how they're giving it to me. All right, sea turtle, protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You certainly do. Sea turtle protection. I love this unicorn card so much. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. The writing is really tiny. Oh, there we go. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. My Virgos, legendary. Legendary. I love this for you. Week of December 15th is a biggie. Okay, Virgos? So please like, share, comment. I would love to hear from you. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.